back to my channel. Today's video, we are chatting all things wedding planning, how it's been. I put up like a little Q&A box on my Instagram story for you guys to ask me anything wedding related. So I'm just gonna go ahead and answer some of the questions that I got. I got a lot of questions, a lot about just like mine and Richard's background, how we met and everything, and then when the wedding is, where is it, decoration stuff, vendors, how do I find my vendors, everything like that. So I hope you guys do like this video. I'm gonna give you as many tips as I possibly can because wedding planning, it can be extremely stressful, but I personally have been trying to look at it as like a really exciting thing. So I haven't been too stressed yet. We are almost 3 months out, which is crazy. It's gonna be here before we know it, but I've been having so much fun with planning. So if you guys do like this little wedding planning Q&A video, please give this one a thumbs up so I know. And if you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe so you never miss a video with me, and let's get into it. The first question is, when is the wedding? So we're getting married on June 20th. It is a Saturday. And when we were looking at dates and trying to figure out what date we wanted, we liked the idea of having it on the 20th because Richard's birthday is on the 20th. His dad's birthday was on the 20th. His brother's birthday lands on the 20th of different months. And so we were just like, oh my God, that'd be so fun. And plus like 6/20/2020 just sounds like so good. So we are getting married June 20th. Where is the wedding? It's gonna be in Marietta, California. It's right outside of Temecula area. So it's like wine country vibes, and we are doing it at a private estate, and it is stunning. Like, I am so excited for just like the photos and just the video of our wedding and everything, and I'm just so excited for the day because it's going to be beautiful. I am hoping we have amazing weather. We should, because it's in June, but like you never know. But I'm just so excited because our venue is absolutely stunning. It's so pretty. I'm obsessed with it. Do I have my dress? I do have my dress. So I ordered my dress back in October. I went and looked for dresses back in October with my mom, my sister, and my 2 best friends. Found the dress, ordered it, and so now I'm waiting for it to come in so I can make like alterations to it and stuff. So I do have my dress, and I'm not gonna share it until the day of, but I'm like so obsessed with it. It is amazing. What are your wedding colors? So we are doing neutrals like whites, ivories. We're doing some greenery, and then our main color is dusty blue with a pop of like a muted gray. So our color is blue, and so there's gonna be like different shades of blue, but mainly dusty blue, and then some grays in there too. It's just like with where our venue is. So our venue overlooks like the hills of Marietta and just like wine country. It's absolutely beautiful. So I wanted to do blues because it will like complement the venue really well. What are the boys wearing? I think the boys are gonna be wearing like a light gray suit. And I think Richard's either gonna wear a blue suit or a dark gray suit. We haven't really decided that yet. Who are your bridesmaids? So I get this question a lot. So we each have 7 people in our bridal party. On my side, my maid of honor is my sister, obviously. She is literally my best friend, so I had to have my sister be my maid of honor. My cousin Ashley is gonna be a bridesmaid. My best friends, Savannah, Sarah, Julia, Lauren, and Tiffany are also gonna be my bridesmaids too. So I have 7, Richard has 7. I feel like 7 is a really good number. It's not too much, but it's not like only 2 people. So I chose 7, and I literally chose my ride or dies, like the people who I know will be in my kids' lives, the people who will be in my life the rest of my life, the people who will be involved in my life, who are my biggest supporters and everything. So I chose off of that, and I like love each and every one of them to pieces, so I'm really happy with that. And their bridesmaids dress color is going to be dusty blue. We are getting our bridesmaids dresses from Birdie Gray. It's actually this really cute Instagram. If you go and look at their Instagram, all of their dresses are $99, which I didn't want my bridesmaids to have to spend an arm and a leg on a bridesmaid's dress, and so finding these like super high quality, beautiful dresses for under $100, that's a steal. I'm about it. Do you have a theme? We don't have like a theme to our wedding. We're trying to tie in different pieces of Richard's culture. He's Mexican, so we're doing like just different things here and there to tie in like culture into our wedding. Nothing nothing like super crazy or anything, but I just thought it'd be really important to him and his family and everything to bring in some of his culture into our wedding. So we're doing some different things with that, but we don't have like a specific theme. It's just like kind of like romantic, dreamy, airy, bright, and those are kind of like the vibe words I'm using. How many guests are we having? So we invited 206. That was way more than we expected. We honestly planned to invite 120 and 130. Like that's what we wanted. And then we got a hold of the list and we were like, holy moly. And then our parents got a hold of the list and it just like doubled. Like, oh my gosh. So we invited 206 people. We're not expecting to have all 206 people come, obviously. We're probably estimating like 160 to 170, but we didn't even think we knew 206 people, and that's just how many people we invited. So it is a pretty big wedding. It's not like the biggest wedding ever, but way bigger than I think we anticipated it to be. Is your venue inside or outside? It's both. So what's really nice about ours is it's going to be mainly outside, but depending on how hot it is, we might do cocktail hour inside, outside, because we do have access to the house that's on the property. But the reception's outside, the ceremony's outside, and as of now, the cocktail hour is inside, outside. So we're utilizing this space inside too, but it's so pretty. I'm so excited. I got a lot of questions about being stressed with wedding planning. Like, am I stressed? Do you wish you hired like a wedding planner, stuff like that? And I do have help. I am the one who's kind of throwing ideas together, but I have someone who's like so good at like design, and she's helping me, and I would be lost literally without her. But I was the one who kind of went through and chose my vendors. I was the one who kind of put the design idea in my head, and now I'm like spewing it out to all of my vendors to try to make it happen. And just being organized and everything with dates of when I should have things booked and everything, I had help with that too, but for the most part. So I'm the one who came up with kind of the idea of how I want things to happen, and then I'm having help with executing those ideas because I wouldn't be able to, but I was the one who hired all my vendors and everything, and I really did enjoy hiring my own vendors. We have to bring in every single vendor into our venue just because it's a private estate and they don't have like a set caterer or a set flower person or anyone that they really recommend because it is a newer venue. So I kind of really enjoyed that process of finding vendors. I've gotten a lot of ideas off Instagram and a lot of ideas on Pinterest, and just being able to share those things with my vendors has been amazing. But I do have help. I haven't been super overwhelmed. I'm the type of person where I want everything done a specific way. So ask me on like the week of my wedding or on my wedding day how I'm feeling, and I'm sure I'm going to be a lot more stressed. But as of now, everything has been going so well and everything has been so seamless. And honestly, that's probably because I have like a designer who's like helping me like take my ideas and running with them. Who is our photographer? I'm obsessed with my photographer. I followed her on Instagram for like the last 2 years. Her name is Alicia Mink. She is insane. Like her photography, she does both digital and film. And I think it's so pretty because those, like her style is so timeless, and that's what I wanted. Richard and I wanted the light and bright and airy photos. Like I'm so used to doing the more like moody type of imagery, but I wanted something completely different for our wedding because I want to make sure it's timeless and something we can look back on and be like, wow, like that was the best day and these are the best photos. And our photographer is literally the best. She's so sweet too. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh, which cake flavor did you guys get? So we're not doing a cake. So we're doing an entire dessert table, but when Richard and I were talking about if we wanted a cake, if we wanted to do the whole cake cutting thing, quite honestly, we've been to so many weddings and I've never once seen the couple cut the cake. I always either miss it or like I never even have the cake, and quite honestly, I don't really like cake that much. So it wasn't really important to us, so we're not doing the cake, but we're doing a giant dessert table filled with like cupcakes and macaroons and madeleine and just like a bunch of different desserts. So we're doing that route. We didn't want to waste money on something that I know we're not going to eat, and it's just like I don't need those photos, to be honest. And like quite honestly, if he smashed cake in my face that day A, I hear that's really bad luck. And B, I just spent like $250 on my makeup. I don't need cake to ruin it. So we're not doing a cake. Will you be filming the wedding? So I did hire a videographer. He is insane too. It's called The Wedding Memory. I'm really excited for him because he uses a lot of drone usage, which is going to make, like, it's going to make our video. So I'm hoping it's not super windy on our wedding day because then you can't fly a drone. But he does so much drone work in his wedding videography that, like, and with our venue, it just goes hand in hand so well. And that's one of the reasons, that's pretty much the main reason why I hired him, because not only is his videography so amazing, but he uses a drone. So yes, there will be a wedding video, and yes, I will be posting it. Advice to engaged couples who are just starting the wedding planning process. So to be quite honest, I am doing a lot of the wedding planning. Richard is so easygoing. He's like, I don't really care what you do, just stay in our budget, make it look nice, and we're good. Of course, I run everything by him, like, hey, I need to hire this person. Hey, do you like this person? Should we hire this person or this person? But for the most part, all of the like design things and the little details, it's coming from me. So just being open and honest and asking like your fiance, like, hey, is there anything that you need or that you want on our wedding day? Because I'm gonna start planning this and I wanna make sure we're on the same page. How do you nicely turn down and negotiate with vendors? I always feel weird about that. It is really uncomfortable, but you have to kind of think like, you have a budget you have to stick to when you negotiate with vendors. Just be like, look, like, this is what I can do. If you're trying to say you're trying to negotiate for flowers, just be like, this is my budget. What can you get me with this budget? And then kind of go from there. Turning down vendors, it is really awkward, but you have to think there are so many different vendors out there, and this isn't the first time a vendor is going to be turned down. Just send them a really nice email being like, you know, thank you so much for your time, but unfortunately we're going to be going with somebody else, but if anything happens, I'll reach out and let you know. Or just say, you know, you were a little bit too expensive for us. If it was a pricing issue, thank you so much for your time, move on. That happens all the time. It's just a part of business. It is really awkward. I get really uncomfortable with turning people down too, but it just, you have to stay in your budget and you have to do what's right for you in your day. Are you guys writing your own vows? So Richard really wants to write our own vows. I think that's one thing he's like, I really think that would be so special. I'm just afraid I'm not going to be able to get through the vows because I'll be like hyperventilating, you know? So as of now, we are writing our own vows. We will be doing that in front of everybody. I'm so nervous about it, but I just need to remember, like, I just need to like focus and be like, it's okay. So yes, we are writing our own vows as of now. And then someone asked if we're doing a first look. So we decided we are not doing a first look. We are going to be doing a first touch. So a first touch is we still get to like be with each other like for a couple of minutes before the ceremony, but Mr. Richard is going to be blindfolded so he can't see me. It's just a nice way to maybe get some of those photos, have like an intimate moment between you two. I really wanted to do, I've been really back and forth on having a first look versus not, just because of photo timeline and like being able to have time to get as many photos as we need. But I think having a first touch, we can get some photos even though he'll be blindfolded or looking the other way or behind a wall or whatever. I think those photos will be really special too. And then he will see me for the first time when I'm walking down the aisle to become his wife. Oh. So crazy, so crazy. So another question is, what type of food are we having? So we are doing, for dinner, we're doing barbecue, and I'm so excited. The caterer that we chose, their food is so good. And so I love barbecue, and who doesn't love barbecue? So we're doing barbecue, and then for cocktail hour, we're doing 2 different appetizers. Honestly, haven't chosen them yet. Probably should do that soon. And then we're doing like a giant charcuterie board. So we're doing like, it's called like a grazing table because it's so big. But it's full of meats, cheese, crackers, dips. Like, I mean, and it's beautiful too. So I'm really excited for that. I'm getting a lot of questions about my bachelorette party where I'm going. We are going to Nashville in May, and I'm so excited. I've been to Nashville before, and it is a blast, and there's 16 of us, I think, that are going as of now, possibly more than that. But oh my gosh, I'm just so excited for a weekend with the girls, just to hang out and have like a giant girls weekend. I think those are the best time ever, and it's just like such a fun way to spend time with your girls before like you're locked down forever, you know? Where are we honeymooning? So we haven't planned it yet. We haven't booked it. We've been talking about it because we're gonna probably book it soon. We really wanted to go to the Maldives and like Bora Bora and everything over there, but it is so expensive. We just bought a house, you guys know. We're spending money on this wedding, so we're gonna put that trip on the back burner, and we're probably just gonna go to 2 different islands in the Caribbean, which I'm really excited for. We're thinking maybe Turks and Caicos, or we're thinking St. Lucia or the Cayman Islands, something over there. So yeah, we're planning that probably within the next couple of weeks, which I'm so excited for. So I'll let you know. If you guys have ever been to any island in the Caribbean, let me know down below. Let me know where you stayed, what you loved about it, everything, because I'm open to suggestions. Does Richard have any non-negotiables for the wedding? Not really, to be honest. He's been really easy. He knows that I really do like planning things, so he has pretty much taken a step back and let me run wild with like ideas and stuff. There's nothing that he like absolutely needs to be at the wedding or has to be done or anything like that. He's been pretty easy, which is really nice. Just the main thing really is like stay within the budget, because weddings are expensive. So the last question I'm going to answer is what I'm most excited for the actual wedding day, the wedding weekend. There's a few things. Obviously, I'm so excited to finally be married to Richard. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be like the best day. But like just looking around the room and seeing everyone that is so important to us be in one room, like that is what I'm most excited for too, because just having like your people support you and love on you and just like be so excited for you is something that I'm just so excited for, because I've been to weddings where I'm just like so excited for that couple because I know how exciting that probably is. It's a next step in their life. So I'm just excited for us to witness that and have our perfect wedding day and be surrounded by the people that we love the most and just like have a good time. If you're invited to my wedding and you are not dancing the entire night, I'm gonna kick you out and invite someone else that will dance with me all night, because that's what I'm trying to do. We don't have to turn off the party at any time. We have the venue until the next day at noon, so I'm trying to dance all night, you know? So yeah, those are the things that I'm most excited for. That is a little Q&A all about our wedding, all about wedding planning. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys next time.